Welcome to Damn Good Marketing Podcast, where we ditch the fluff, cut the BS, and get real about what actually takes to market your business like a freaking pro. I'm your host, Shelby Claymall, Louisiana native, two-time boy mom, and the founder of Shelby Claymall Marketing, a social media agency built for small-town entrepreneurs with big-ass dreams. I left corporate where I was underpaid and underestimated, built a multi-six-figure business from the ground up, launched a sold-out marketing event, and created this podcast to give you the truth behind growing a brand online without losing your mind or your values. This is for the ones who are tired of spinning their wheels, ready to show the hell up, and finally market with confidence, clarity, and consistency. So if you're ready to grow, get bold, and to build a brand that actually turns heads and opens doors, let's do the damn thing. Welcome back, everybody. So as you know, we're doing this series of what actually Joe just named it, Boys to Men, because like y'all were boys, now to men. Anyway, I actually said it from the beginning, just high school to where we are now.
Yeah.
And I have Cullen here. Say hi.
Hey, Shelby.
And we're going to talk about, his journey from high school to actually see if this is, where you thought you would be. So can you tell everybody a little bit? You don't have to look at the camera. You can look at me.
Okay.
There's you tell everybody your name, what do you do, all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name's Cullen Hughes. I'm a husband, a father, financial advisor, and I just, help people reach their financial goals, get a better understanding for what they want in life, and just try and get them there as efficiently and optimally as possible so they can get back to doing what they love.
Did you think that you would do this in life?
Not when I was in high school, no. I knew I wanted to be in business in some way. I just didn't really know. I didn't even know, what a financial advisor was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not really.
How did that happen? I guess in college? Like, who really opened your eyes to be a financial advisor?
Yes.
Like, where did that come from?
So one of my best friends from college, still best friend to this day, Taylor Semino, his father's a financial advisor. And he would come to all the tailgates, and I got to know him well, and he kind of educated me on what it was. And, you get to work with people. You work with numbers. You work with the finance side. You get to plan a lot. I really love that aspect, but I also liked working with people. And so, it kind of meshes two things that I love together in one profession.
Yeah.
So,
And when, I guess, have you always been with the company that you are with now, or did you kind of go through other avenues before you got there, or what was it?
So I've been with the company I'm with now for a little over 10 years. I was with one other company right out of college for a little over a year, about a year and a half. And then I've been at Merrill Lynch ever since.
Holy crap. We're old enough to be somewhere for 10 years.
I know, right?
God, how old are you?
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm the same age. What is one thing about your job that you absolutely love? That, honestly, let's rephrase. What is one thing about your job that you love that actually shocks you that you love it?
That shocks me that I love it. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. That you were like, I don't really think I'll like this part of my job, but actually, I actually really enjoy it.
Maybe just the portfolio management, putting together portfolios. I really enjoy that. It's something that, I didn't really think that I would do. I think, starting out, I was more worried about just, how do I grow in business and bring on, more clients? How do I get clients to, get to know me, trust me, understand me, and be confident? And I didn't really think about the portfolio management side. And over the years, I've realized that's something I really enjoy as well. So
when people hear the word financial advisor, sometimes they get kind of intimidated, or they're like, am I ready for this? What advice would you give them on when they should actually maybe start looking into having a financial advisor?
Yeah, great question. I mean, I think there's never too early to at least explore, get an idea and understanding of, what does a financial advisor do? Let me talk to some, let me see if this is right for me, if this is a good outfit. And let's have a conversation and just get a better understanding, because you don't want years to go by. A lot of times you don't want the early years where you can be saving and investing and doing it as efficiently and optimally as possible. And, 10 years go by and say, oh, I wish I would have had that conversation 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's never too early to get started. Reach out to people that you trust and know, and, go from there. So.
What does a financial advisor actually do? If people are like, okay, I get it, I've heard it. You keep telling me that I need to start, but what are you actually going to do for me? Or what is the textbook definition of what they do for you?
So the textbook definition, or in my opinion, what it is you've got to get to know the person and understand them, right? They've got a busy life. They're trying to figure out what are we trying to do with our life? Okay, well, you've got these financial goals, right, that are a big portion of your life. And so how are we going to reach that financial goal? And a financial advisor can come in and say, here are the tools, here's the way to do it, and here I'm going to help guide you. And over the years, grow our relationship. And as your life becomes more complex, we're going to be able to help you expand on your financial plan as well, and be able to help you reach those goals. So
what is something that somebody should look for in a financial advisor, like the trust aspect part? Because I mean, I feel like the perception of a financial advisor sometimes, not as an ick, but it's like, okay, I really have to trust someone because they're going to be like knowing quite literally everything about me. They're going to help me budget. They're going to help me where I invest. They're going to help me kind of get to the goals that I want to get to. Like, what is something that someone should look for in a financial advisor when they choose one?
I think you've got to really have you asked me about the trust. I think you really have to trust them, but you have to have confidence in them, and then not just on a personal level, but like on a professional level too, right? And if that takes time to get to know them before, if it takes multiple meetings before, I just think that in your gut, this is the right decision. And the other thing too is you should never be, in a relationship, a financial advisor relationship where like, if it doesn't feel right, you'll know, and you're not locked in, or you shouldn't be locked in. If you don't think it's the right place for you, you can always, make a change. So.
Yeah. So when it comes to like investing for your kids, what are some options that parents have to set their kids up kind of like early on for their future as well?
Yeah, great question. So I think the first one people always talk about is the 529, right? Education savings, which is a great tool you can use. Another thing about the 529 that they just changed recently is that any unused funds can actually be rolled over into a Roth IRA up to a certain amount.
Okay.
So that's something that can help jumpstart for not just education savings, but potentially for retirement savings as well. There's also custodial Roth IRAs you can set up.
Which is what?
So a custodian, you're the custodian. You're until the minor reaches age 18.
Okay, they can't touch it.
Right, they can't touch. Now, they have to have earned income in order to have a custodial Roth IRA. So, like, if you're the parent, you're the custodian for the child, and then whenever they reach age 18, now they're the owner of the account. So they could be essentially starting at 18, a jump start on saving for retirement.
Okay.
So the custodial Roth IRA, you have the 529. They have what's UGMA and UTMA accounts, which are basically accounts that the assets transfer to the minor whenever they reach age of majority, which in some states is 18, some states is 22. Just depends on the state, and that seems to be changing over the years. It used to be 18, was 21, now it's 22. Anyways, and then you can also set up just like a trust account. It's a little more costly to do, but you could set up a trust and put assets in a trust, and you kind of have more freedom of how that's controlled on when they would receive the assets. So that would be another way to set something up for them.
So there's like so many options to set your kids up as well as yourself. So the options of investing for adults, obviously, are 401k, IRA. I have no idea. Can you tell us the different options?
Yeah. So, you have, if you're at a company, you have 401k, 403b, self-employed. They've got solo 401ks, SEP IRAs. You can do an IRA, a Roth IRA. So there's a lot of different avenues you can, and there's more than that, but those are kind of the main ones that you can do. But yeah, there's a lot of different types of accounts you can set up. Because you're like a finance guy, do you have like yearly budgetary meetings with your wife? Do y'all have monthly budgetary meetings? Like, how does it work in your house when all you think about is money and investing and all the things? I'm just curious. Yeah. So I think they coined this term now. It's called reverse budgeting, but I didn't know what it was, but I've been doing reverse budgeting.
What the hell is that?
So basically just like, all right, we're going to save X amount, in these accounts. And then after that, and then you've got your mortgage and you've got your regular expenses. And then after that, whatever else is left, that's what you can spend on. We spent this much on going out to eat this month, so we can't go out to eat tomorrow. It's my goal is, look, as long as we're hitting our contributions to our retirement, to our contributions to, the accounts we have set up for our daughter. And, we're paying our, monthly bills, then whatever's left, that's kind of what you get to spend on, whatever. So
I was just curious.
Yeah. So no,
works.
we don't have monthly or annually. Usually if I try to bring it up, Chelsea likes to just change the conversation. So
Chelsea, if you're listening to this, I would probably run their different direction too. I don't know. I see all those like reels on Instagram where the husband's like, they try to go over like the budget. I think it's like a reel where they like go over the budget and they're like, why did you go to Target this many times? And then the women hide it. It's just funny. I don't know.
She'll send me those there and they're hilarious. And I'm like, yep.
That sounds about right.
And it doesn't matter if you're a financial advisor, like
it's still
just like everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does Chelsea do?
She's a nurse practitioner.
That's awesome. Yeah. How did y'all meet?
She was at Southeastern in nursing school at the time. And I was just living in Hammond, single, just out of college, and she's 4 years younger than me, so she was working at Black and Brew as just a waitress. Yeah. And I just kept coming over and over and over and over again, and eventually she took me up. What was your
pickup line? Do you remember?
I didn't have a specific pickup line. I just kept coming back, and just eventually,
she gave you a shot?
She gave me a shot, yeah.
Nice.
Took a while.
Did you ask for her phone number, and she said no?
No. Well, whenever I initially met her, she was actually in a relationship.
Oh, dumb. So but you were consistent.
I wanted to respect that. I didn't try and ask her on a date, but I had good intel that that probably wasn't going to last.
You had strategy too.
So I waited until she's single and then saw her out one night and I was like, hey, here's the guy that's always at the restaurant all the time.
Stalking you kind of.
Yeah.
Borderline. That's fine. I asked this to all the guys. I loved it. But what is something that you hope to instill in your children? Because you're about to have a second. Do you know what it is?
Yes, we're having a boy.
Shut up. Are you so excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah.
Do you have a name?
Yes, we do.
What is it?
His name's going to be Owen Gordon. Yeah.
How cute. What's your little girl's name?
Danny Kate.
Oh, so cute. Okay. Yeah. So now you have a boy and a girl. Well, a girl and a boy. What is something that you want, it's a big goal in your life to make sure that your children know about you growing up?
About me?
Well, what do you want to instill in them?
I just want them to, whatever they can believe in, and I know this is probably so cliche, but I want them to be able to just go out and do it. And I want to just instill, confidence in them, right? To be able to be comfortable and for themselves to do whatever they want to do in life. And I want to just help them pursue that, and just be passionate, just ferociously passionate about whatever it is that they want to do. So, I would say just passion and just drive and confidence that they can do whatever they want to do.
I think, what's really cool about interviewing all of us, because literally after I interview every single one of you, I'm like, wow, we've grown up. We feel old. If the people that actually listen to the podcast, they're going to be like, Shelby, you said that every single time. Because it's true. Because when Downing sat down, I haven't seen him since literally high school. And I was like, I'm sorry, what happened? We grew up, we played. Right. But it's just so wild to hear all of us say the exact same thing. We just want to instill work ethic and confidence and to chase your dreams and to do whatever you want in life. Yeah. Do you feel like you ever doubted where you are today? Do you feel I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I'm going to be good at this. Who's going to hire me as a financial advisor? If you did, what is your advice to anyone listening to this?
Yeah, I'd say just if you know in your heart and your gut, just stick with it. It'll work out. It doesn't feel like that. There have been times, the first job, I've been at Merrill now over 10 years, but my first job, there were some really rough moments where I was like, did I choose the right field? Is this right for me? And I just, you just got to stick with your gut and just stick to it. And just, you're going to go through rough times, but it's going to be all worth it in the long run. You just have to kind of see the, what's the saying? Seeing the
bigger picture?
Yeah, seeing the bigger picture, but seeing the trees through the forest or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's, just stick to it and go with your gut.
Yeah.
So trust your gut.
What is one of the proudest things that you are of what you've accomplished in your career today that you have for yourself? Because sometimes we don't take a moment to say holy crap, look how far I've come, or I'm very proud of where I am today. What is one of the proudest moments that you have?
I think I get my most proudest moment when I get some feedback from client, the feeling of thank you. I really appreciate what you're doing. That just, whenever I hear that, it just fires me. I'm like, this is why I do what I do.
Yeah.
Because, you know that they need you and that they trust you. And when you have that, it's just one of the best feelings.
Yeah.
So I'd say just, whenever you get that affirmation, from someone that really, believes in you, trusts you, and you have a really good relationship with, it doesn't get any better than that.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
What is the one song, if you had to choose it right now, that fires you up the most?
The one song?
Mine right now is Little Boosie. So, like, we can go there, or you can pick another one. I didn't ask anybody this question, which I should have.
No, this
but,
is
like,
a good
what
question.
is one that's, like, you turn it on and you're like, I'm a baddie. Maybe you don't say that.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe you do.
It's called, I don't even know who sings it. It's called Big Dogs. Big Dogs. Let me look it up.
We need to play it for a minute. Is it got a lot of curse words in it?
Let me see.
We need to do a poll, and I'm going to ask it in the group text when you leave, because I should ask this to everyone else because I think it's such a good one.
But you're going to, like, just right from the start, you're going to be like, let's go.
Okay. Mine's Little Boosie Set It Off. Probably shouldn't say it. It's not really.
Big Dogs by Hanu Mankind Cal Me.
Okay, play it. Are you going to get up and dance? Oh. I could see it. I could see it. So at what moment in your life do you play that song?
Usually in the morning when I'm, like, working out or running.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh. It's not like when you're, like, about to, like, do your thing. I don't know what a financial advisor really does. I mean, I have one, but, like, just do your thing. I can picture it's like you got your headphones in and you're, like, doing, actually, I don't know. What would you say? Why do you feel like self-care? Because you just said it. And I know, like, working out is huge to, like, a lot of us that have sat here today. It's something that's, like, really, like, a non-negotiable for you, even at our age. Like, some people let it go and just let themselves go, where it's not like we do it to look. Just never mind. I'm gonna let you answer the question first before I go.
No, yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm out of equilibrium if I'm not. If I don't exercise, if I don't run, if I don't bike, if I don't work out, whatever. I just feel off. Like, that's kind of like my me time, right? And there's just multiple benefits to it, right? Your health benefits, but also just giving me peace of mind. And so it's just like something that I have to do. Yeah. But I love it too, so it's just like a compounding benefit that you get to experience whenever you do that.
What time of day do you like to work out?
In the morning, before my wife and daughter are awake, because then I get home from work. It's usually family time, and I don't want to take time away from them to work out. Yeah. So.
I was just talking to Joe, and he's like, I'm an afternoon guy. And I was like, I'm a kind of a morning person. But I was just curious. I get curious with everybody, like, when their, like, workout time is.
I'd say I usually get to the gym around 4:30.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
are
like,
you a CrossFitter? What gym do you go to? Where do you live?
In Hammond.
Oh, okay. How many questions can I ask at one time? Anyway. Yeah. What gym do you go to?
North Cypress.
Okay. If you're looking for a financial advisor, just go work out at North Cypress, and Cullen Hughes will be there to help you. That was an endorsement by me. So you go to North Cypress. Would you be down to try Legree?
Try what?
Legree.
Legree?
Yeah.
What is Legree?
It's almost like CrossFit and Pilates had a baby. Not kidding.
I would try it. I don't know if I would like it.
Because I told Joe, we probably won't. It's probably going to kick your butt. No offense. But I told Joe, I was like, our next podcast, we're going to all mic up.
Okay.
And he said everybody would probably be down except Russell Rabondo. But we're going to make it. We just won't tell him. We won't tell him that's where we're going.
Okay.
And then I feel like it's going to be fun. I feel like it's just fun. Or we could just sit around, mic everybody up, and have like a cocktail or two. Yeah. That would be more fun.
Yes. I think so.
You're like, I don't even know what Legree is.
I've never heard of Legree. So.
Okay, so are you, is it awkward around family and friends? Do they always ask you questions about a financial advisor? Should they be investing in a certain way?
No, they really
Do they ever say, like, can I pick your brain?
Yeah, they will. But they're not asking, like, specific questions, not like when we're getting together.
Is it allowed to work with family and friends in financial advising?
Yeah.
Is it awkward if they don't use you?
No.
Is this rapid fire questions kind of making you uncomfortable?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry if I look that way.
No, you're fine. What's your favorite color?
Yeah. Purple and gold.
Oh, LSU. Oh my God, are y'all gonna go? Are you so excited about the new season?
Oh yeah.
Do y'all are y'all like season ticket holders?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I'd love to go, but it's a lot now. Like, just.
How old's your daughter?
She's a little over 2.
2. Yeah. She would be like, okay, then be like, no.
Yeah.
And LSU fans are not for the week.
And it's like the whole day,
The
right?
whole day.
And she's still napping in the middle of the day. And it was like COVID year, and then it was like the next year, and then like she got pregnant, and then now it's like, and then we're about to have number 2.
Like,
but
do you even like LSU anymore then?
No,
It
I
sounds
love
like you're
LSU.
not a dedicated fan anymore.
I don't go to all the games.
I'm
I used to
kidding.
go to every game.
So
but
Chelsea being at Southeastern, does she think, because like I feel like people that go to LSU get it, people that don't go to LSU don't get it as much. Does she love LSU as much as you love LSU, or does she
No.
just fake it till she makes it?
She could not care less about
Yeah.
LSU winning. She wants LSU to win because she knows that I want LSU to win.
Yeah, it's like
But that's it.
Support, moral
Yeah.
support. It's like when I started dating John, he was like, you know, like you have to be a Saints fan. It's like a deal breaker. Now we don't even. I mean, he was like, it was like a joke. I was like, yeah, you go sports, but I didn't really care that much. But it's like you have to support your spouse and what they like.
Right.
But I mean, I just find it so funny with do y'all get together and do like sports Saturdays, Sundays with all y'all's group of friends? Don't y'all do wait.
Fantasy football.
Shut up. Yes. I knew it was
Yeah.
going to go somewhere with this conversation. Fantasy football, and then doesn't the winner or the loser have to dress up? Wait,
Whoever comes in last has to wear a dress.
didn't you have to wear a dress like last year?
2 years ago, I had to wear a dress.
And y'all have to go in public.
Yes.
And okay, can
So-
you break it down?
Yeah, so every year we go to our group. We're actually going next weekend. We go to Bay St. Louis.
Shut up, so fun. I love Bay St.
Yeah,
Louis.
it's great. And there's 12 of us. And the first night, we all just whoever not everyone comes on the first night, but most of us come. We play golf, and then we just go to a restaurant, go to the casino. Then the next day, we're like drafting all day long, hanging out. And then after the draft on Saturday night, we go to like all the bars in downtown Bay St. Louis, and the loser, whoever comes in last, has to wear a dress out to the bar that night. So 2 years ago, I had to wear the dress, and I put a sign on that just said, "I suck at fantasy football." And so it was.
I feel like that's so fun though.
It was fun. It was a good time. It's not like something I want to like do again because I don't like coming in last.
Yeah, we're not competitive at all. Got it.
But it was definitely. It's not as bad as it seems, and everyone thinks it's hilarious. So
It's so funny.
yeah.
Wait, is it high school people, your college people? Who is it?
All high school.
All
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
Nice. Are y'all so excited to do it again?
Yeah.
I kind of want to be a dude and do it. I actually don't want to be a dude, and I don't want to do it. But I think I kind of would want to be a fly on the wall in that situation.
Yeah.
I tried to play fantasy football once with a group of people, and the guy I was dating at the time, I cheated because I let him pick for me, and I don't even know if I won or lost. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But does y'all's wives ever try to get in on it, or they're just like whatever? Do they have
no,
like a girls' weekend while y'all have the dudes' weekend?
We've told them they need to do that. They haven't done that yet, but I think after this year, I think they're really going to do it next year. And we've
think
told
it'd
them
be
like
fun.
do that, like just send the kids to the grandparents, and y'all go have girls' weekend. So
That's a lot of kids all combined with
yeah.
y'all right now.
There's a lot.
I mean, just doing the math of how many people sat down with me today, y'all have a lot of children.
Mm-hmm.
And Rabondo's about to have a second.
Yes,
And is he in your fantasy football too?
he is. Yeah, Rabondo, Joe, Russell are all in.
Not Downing. He doesn't
He's
do
not.
fun things.
Yeah, I don't think he does. No, I don't think he does fantasy.
I love you, Ryan. I didn't mean that. It's fine. You're running a business. Oh,
What are you trying to say? I'm just kidding.
wait. Literally, what's so funny, I can't wrap my head around it, is how old we all are with our careers. Because I'm like, does it feel like you're old enough to be at this point in your life? One, to be a dad of two.
Yeah.
And number two, to be managing people's money. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're good at it, but like, do you ever like, holy crap, like, how did I wake up and I'm here now?
Yeah, there's like times, especially like now in the office, I felt like for the longest time I was like the youngest one in the office, and then all of a sudden I look up and I'm like, there's like 5 or 6 or 7 people younger than me, and I'm just like, and yeah, managing a good business, and I'm just like, whoa, like, and then hit my 10-year anniversary in June, and I'm just like,
We've been out of
Where did-
college for 10 years.
Right.
Isn't
I'm
that
like, whoa.
wild? That's freaking wild. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would you tell it?
in,
Not her, him. I think I said her. Okay, what would you tell him?
like in just anything.
In general, like when you think back, if you went through a hard time, if you didn't know this is where you would be, if you were excited, like whatever, like what would you tell your younger self?
Yeah. I feel like I don't have any regrets in life. I don't think like, man, I really messed up and went down a wrong path. So I don't feel like there's any like type of advice that I would say like do this instead of, and this will lead you a different way. But there have been definitely tough times, right? I think, we're all human. We all go through tough, challenging times, and just know that you're going to get through that, and you got to just kind of stick to your gut and know that like tough times you will get past. Like this is temporary.
Yeah.
Like this feeling you have is not going to last. You don't maybe necessarily know. So just try and be patient. So I think I would try and say just to be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we wrap up this awesome episode of why we need a financial advisor, because we all need one, and how, if someone wants to just have a question, have a conversation, they're not tied to anything. You do free consultations where you have a conversation with them. How can they find you?
Yeah.
How can they talk to you?
Yeah. I would say the easiest way is just search my name on Google, Cullen Hughes, Merrill Lynch, and you'll just see the link, and there's a phone number for me. It's my direct line, so just call me. There's a way to email as well. So that would probably be the easiest way to reach out to me. Yep.
And what if I did come up with another question, because I feel like this is something common. Like, do you ever have conversations where people are like embarrassed or scared to talk to you or like let you really dive into their financials because of where they are in life? Do you ever deal with that?
Yeah, I think, naturally people, it's their finances, right? We don't just talk about it every day. So it's just like, can be uncomfortable for some people to really open up, and that's understandable. And I just say, look, I'm pretty much an open book. Just share with me what you can, and over time, hopefully, I'll develop that trust. Yeah, we deal with this all the time. So.
Okay, so if you want to learn more about financial advisor, we're gonna put everything in the show notes. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. It's so cool to have conversations with us as we were in high school together, and now we're paying our own bills and raising children together, Yeah,
it was awesome. Yeah,
well, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Guys, if you like this episode, like, share, comment, leave us a review, and until next time, let's freaking get it.